Misty.
Hey.
Is this a good time to do an interaction?
It is. I was just about to do my hip flush.
Okay. I'll get that for you.
Thank you.
Here. Hey, Misty, while you're doing that, do you mind if I take a look at your dressing?
No, go ahead.
It looks great. Clean, dry, and intact, dated and initialed.
Great. I'm just going to check my EMR, and I have my heparin flush on there.
Misty, tell me what you're looking for on the EMR.
I am looking to make sure I have my heparin flush on my EMR profile, the right baby, and her date of birth. And I'm also going to look back to see the last dose that was given. And it was yesterday at 8 o'clock.
Perfect.
I'm going to verify my baby and her date of birth. Okay.
Oh, Misty, we're going to need to stop. There's no blue cap on that clave, so we're going to need to clean it.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I have my alcohol right here.
Great. And how long are you going to clean it for?
I'm going to scrub for 15 seconds and let it dry for 15 seconds.
And we're scrubbing because alcohol needs friction in order to activate. And again, we're going to let this dry for 15 seconds because alcohol needs to be completely dry in order for it to be a disinfectant.
Okay.
Great job.
Gonna get my new cap.
And if that cap's on, how long does it need to be on?
For at least 5 minutes.
Great. Well, Misty, unfortunately, we're going to have to orange card this interaction today, but let's go to the back and discuss our opportunities for improvement.
Okay.
Go ahead and have a seat. I'm going to go to the board and get our data sheets, and I'll come back and we'll document them together.
Okay.
Okay, Misty, today we did an interaction, so I was able to capture an ADE interaction when you gave your heparin.
Okay.
So I'm going to show you how we're going to document that.
Okay.
So we're going to go to today's date, and right patient, right time, right medication, right dose, right route, and right documentation, you did perfectly. So I'm not going to put anything in that line.
Okay.
We did not have any pump interaction, so a pump entry or an independent double check was not done. So I'm just going to go ahead and write not applicable in there.
Okay.
And lastly, I'm going to come down to today's date and I'm going to put my initials in there, so if someone's reviewing this interaction sheet, they'll know who indeed did this interaction.
Okay.
Then I'm going to come over to our CLAPSI bundle, and unfortunately today's interaction was in orange.
Okay.
Do you remember what the opportunity for improvement was?
Yes, there wasn't a dual cap on my pick, and I forgot that I needed to scrub with alcohol.
Okay, great. That was a great learning opportunity. So today we're going to come to the date, and we're going to talk about what we did or didn't do. So the daily line was discussed. The standard tubing and caps were all labeled. The procedure is where we had our error. We didn't do our scrub. So I'm going to put an X on today's date.
Okay.
There was no tubing, so therefore I'm going to put an NA because I couldn't look at labeling.
Okay.
And we did assess that the dressing was indeed clean, dry, and intact.
Okay.
So I will leave that blank. And lastly, I'm going to go to today's date and I'm going to initial so that they know who did the interaction should they come back and review it.
Okay.
And the other thing we need to do is we need to do the newspaper so that everybody during huddle can see what the issue was and where the interaction went wrong.
Okay.
So we're going to put the date, and then we're also going to put which bundle we were interacting.
Okay.
We're going to, it asks what the issue is, so we forgot to scrub. And what was the potential cause? You just forgot to do it.
Okay.
And it asks for follow-up, and what I did as the interactor to correct this, I re-educated.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put my initials so that they know who did this interaction.
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, let's go over to the board and put up these cards.
Okay.
These are our monthly sheets.
Okay.
So you can look at these to see how we're doing for the entire month. As well, this is the newsletter, so we keep the old newsletter, so anything that was an orange card in the past, you'll see what you can go back and review and see what we've done to fix those.
Okay.
When we have 2 slots, and when we come in the morning, we know on the left slot those are interactions that need to be completed. So I took my 2 interaction cards and went out to the unit and did the interactions, and now I'm going to come back and put them in, and we had a green on the right side.
Okay.
For our ADE, but unfortunately we had an orange, so I'm going to make sure my orange card is facing forward on the right side,
Okay.
and then they'll know they're complete. Do you have any questions?
I don't.
All right, well, thank you so much. Have a great day.
You too.